way to make a girl your girlfriend.
First of all, man, I want to say I'm getting a little bigger, you know what I'm saying? Muscles on the way, you know what I'm saying? Got the little tank top on so, I can show off a little bit. It's a little hot in here. But let's get into this video.
Is to have sex with her. So if you guys have any issue with that, but the numbers are always going to back up what I'm saying here, okay? If I like a girl, I'm going to want to have sex with her sooner. And every time the date ends and we go on to a different point, the elasticity, there becomes too much space in between us. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, to lock a girl down, it is better to have sex with her sooner. Now, a lot of women are going to be...
Listen, and look, fellas, women know this. In fact, when they see somebody they like, they feel the same way. Now, yeah, game matters, Riz matters, mouthpiece matters, what you say, even how you dress, the cologne you wore, everything. Because when you start talking, it's like you're inviting her closer to you. So, like, for instance, if you meet a chick at the gym, y'all talk for 5 minutes. She's around your aroma. She can smell from 4 feet away from her. You know what I'm saying? 2 feet away. I'm not saying you're hugging her, touching her yet, but that conversation, a lot of guys don't wear any cologne, and that's cool. I just started, really. Like, I wasn't doing that growing up. But long story short, that smell, listen, the average guy, I can only imagine, don't smell like nothing, right? Because like I said, when I was growing up, I ain't smell like nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even have cologne. Like, when school would come around, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Mom gonna buy you a bunch of clothes. She might get you one cologne, but I'm looking at the cologne like, I don't want to wear this, you know what I'm saying? As you hit the age I am now, you know what I'm saying? Everything matters, right? So when you bring a woman either to your crib or even when you meet her at a location and you open up the conversation, y'all first start talking, I'm not saying she's even going to care about the way you smell, but in most cases, you're going to talk, and if she likes you, y'all are going to start flirting. That's when that shit matters, because now she's like liable to lean into you and shit like that. But long story short, man, to get to his point, he's absolutely right. This is why women always be like, oh, y'all guys are hunters. So if y'all want us, y'all gonna come up to us. And they right. Because it's like, it's in us to pursue them. But if she's not reciprocating that energy, then a guy can't do nothing but walk away. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I want to make guys wait. Yes. Okay, if you try to manipulate me for sex, then I know we're not going to work together.
I hear so many girls say, oh, like, I got this 30-day rule. I got a 2-month rule. I won't sleep with a guy until they date me for 2-3 months, and that's my rule.
Listen, man, women do be saying stuff like that, but I think I'm blessed to not have heard that too much. You know what I'm saying? I've heard it indirectly, but never, like, women don't really be saying that shit to me. Like, either they around, they getting crushed, or they not. You feel what I'm saying? They not even around. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when women are around attractive guys, bro, they don't say that. They don't bring those shenanigans up. Cause they with it. They with that shit. Like, women, one thing I've been blessed to know all my life, some intuitively, I guess, just from being a guy, is like, women, if they like you, they're not gonna juke you out. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna play games with your head. They're not gonna try to run game. You know what I'm saying? Men could run game and still like you. Women can't. That's the missing piece of the puzzle. Men could run game and still like you. You know what I'm saying? Because they running game to get you. Not to possess you, but to sleep with you. But a woman could like you and not run game. I would argue a woman start running game when people like their aunts and like their family members start telling them what to do because they can't control you. then that's when that's their type of game. Like it's more about control or like damage control. But guys run game just to be better with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the difference. Like men run games so we could actually like make you hornier, happier, and shit like that. But women will run some shit just so that they can feel like comfortable around you. Like they'll try to do some shit like, oh, I don't want to sleep with you yet, because they're trying to do preventative maintenance, which is cool, but that's like I said, if she's not that attracted to you, like a lot of guys say, oh, she could be attracted to you and still not sleep with you. But I beg to differ, because obviously, you know, she could be physically attracted with her eyes, but obviously you're not making her feel comfortable. Because once a woman feels comfort, it's a wrap. I'm not gonna lie, it's a wrap.
How many guys have a one night stand with me and then I never hear from them? Every girl's been burnt there. And I'm like, no. That's all. My 2 longest lasting relationships were one night stands.
Of course.
Now, the quickest way to determine if a guy is truly into you or not is go him. Because one or two things.
And like I said, women know this. They already know this, because they're the ones who did it. There's some guy or some guys they slept with fast. And I'm saying there's a lot of them. But that's where both of those differentiating dark and light come from, because they're like, okay, it doesn't necessarily mean the guy is a bad guy, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's not. So, but moral of the story, fellas, is that don't stick around here. Like, yeah, stick around. Like, you don't gotta like block a woman number and get mad, but don't stick around over like you sitting around talking to a woman for 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And she playing in your face, not really liking you. You know what I'm saying?
You're never going to hear from him again, which means that he wasn't into you to begin with, or your sex sucks. Or number 2, he's going to want to hang out with you the next day because the sex was good. He enjoys the intimacy. There's real value there. And he's going to want to take you out to breakfast the next morning.
Yeah.
And so
I think it's a whole like idea of like being easy and not being easy. That's kind of what it is. But like I said, when they're really attracted to you, they don't think in that algorithm. That does not cross their mind. They're like, well, this is just another body I'm gonna have to add to my list, because I'll be more foolish not to sleep with him. Human beings are self-serving creatures. Her mom go out the window, her aunts go out the window, every person around her, she's not thinking about that when she's sexually attracted to you. Those things matter ahead of time, beforehand. But when you got a woman turned on for real, those things dissipate around what we call game, attractiveness. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a personal experience. It's not a group experience. You know what I'm saying? If a woman finds you hot, that's her own self-serving drive, sexual drivers. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's her choice, you know what I'm saying? And long story short, like they saying, it's better for women to go with their own instinct, even if it burns them. Just like us, you know what I'm saying, as men, because we're all adults here, right? It's better for people to not go just because, oh, I feel this thing. I'm not saying just because you feel it, do it. I'm saying that all of that, putting everybody on a 30-day restriction shit, that shit is not it. Hold on.
likes you or not, go.
All right, so I guess that was the whole video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Game Like Will, I'm out.